Hello everybody, today we are in Germany, Frankfurt Formnext exhibition. It's mostly dedicated to 3D printing manufacturers and also other affiliates. So today we decided with my colleague Yiğit to show you our competitors, some of the exciting brands, filament producers. We will try to show you some nice 3D printers, large format printers, filament producers, and also some recycling filament issues. We believe you will all like them. Let's go. Hello guys, you are always asking about us recycling filaments, what to do with them, what kind of ideas about it. So there's a company here, 3Devo, do I spell right?
Yeah, that's right, 3Devo.
Yeah,
right there.
So they are so far away and have great technology about it. Now we will ask to their system how to work, how does it go. I think it's better for you to explain us, Pedro.
Yeah, I will explain. So hello guys, here at 3Devo we run a material processing, developing and recycling solution. So we help other companies, other businesses to recycle and transform waste, plastic waste in this case, into useful filament for 3D printing. I'm gonna give you a walkthrough so you can see how the machines work, so you can understand a little better what we do. So the first step, for example, is to recycle to start shredding your plastic. So we have here bottle caps, so just regular bottle caps like orange juice caps or like soda caps. You throw into the shredder so you can transform these bottle caps into fine powder. So the machine is gonna grind it and give you like a fine output, okay? The second part of the process, if you walk with me, Emre,
yeah, sure.
I'll show you. The second part of the process will be to get rid of moisture so you can transform the material into filament. So you put the recycled regrind into the dryer so you get rid of all the moisture content. And the third part, which is like the finished touch and the most important one, is to take your recycled and dried output and you put into the filament maker. So if you come this way, we can show them that material is getting melted, cooled up, and spooled. So you can actually have a spool in the end. Can you hold this for a second?
Sure.
So in the end, you can have a spool like this, so you can use on your 3D printer to print useful parts or help people to get creative and, you know, print whatever they do, and they can bring their ideas to life. So in a nutshell, that's what we do. We are 3Devo, we are based in the Netherlands, and we try to help other businesses in the world to, you know, give a second life to plastics.
Wow. Congratulations, Pedro. You are doing a great job. I mean, you are a great support, I think, for the nature and for 3D printing industry. Definitely, we should somehow combine our power for some good projects for the world.
I'm really glad that you stopped by, that we met, because I believe we can collaborate and do good things together.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Cheers,
I really
man.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So hello everybody again. When it comes to the topic of 3D printing, the second question which is often asked to us is about the size. As you see, there is a huge 3D printer behind of us, which is in the leader of large format segment, which is extremely big, with huge systems which can print extreme parts even in one size style. If you may think that I'm 2 meters tall, you may imagine how this big 3D printer is. It's a large printer, almost the size of a 40-foot container, and we may now closely show you how such a large printer works. It may again print huge items in one piece by spending 5 times less materials than the special and classic industrial production. So let's come and look at the results. So the system is the same. It's a chamber, heated bed, and also printing the material by leaving it down like the standard 3D printer system. The main difference is the size and materials that they are using with their extreme technology.
So first of all, we talk about technology called gel dispensing printing, not FDM.
All right.
We are printing gel, not liquid or not solid that we melt. We use gel. From the gel, we dispense it through a dispenser that will cure it immediately with the UV light. By that, we can print one slice on top of each other, as well as one slice next to each other. Without that, you need no support.
No support.
No support. You save on time, you save on material, and you save on finishing costs to remove the support.
Yeah,
as you know.
Yeah, we have just seen a part that you printed for yacht.
Yes.
It's also without support, so.
Everything is hollow. We don't need support due to the gel dispensing printing technology, the GDP.
Okay.
More than that, the Massivit 5000 that you see here is equipped with 2 printing heads. Those printing heads can print simultaneously with 2 different materials, as you can see here. You can see here that we are printing with 2 different materials. This is a DIM 100 and this is the DIM 90. The DIM 90 designed for cost-sensitive objects. It will cost less money. And the DIM 100 for a white product or back illuminated or a high resolution files. The Massivit 5000 can also print 2 different objects at the same time. So, okay, 2 different material, 2 different objects, also different resolution within the geometry. Okay. Next to everything that I told you, we have today 5 material to the market, and we introduced new materials. One of them is a flame retardant material, and the other one is a translucent material. So next to our white materials, you have also the possibility to go into new area. With a resolution of 0.5 that we also introduced with the Massivit 5000, we are going into the engineering market, rail, marine, automotive, where you can have high accuracy, high fidelity, fit to the CAD file that the Massivit 5000 can give you. Massivit 3D has a range of printers that start with 250, 300,000 euro up to 450,000 euro.
So what about the size of this lovely machine, for example?
Okay, our build size is about 1.2 by 1.5, and the height is 1.8 meter. You are a little bit, you are 190 something.
Yeah, I'm 94.
But if you,
I'm 94.
194, I'm 9 centimeters shorter than you. But actually, you can print 2 of us in less than 10 hours. Okay, if we stand a little bit lower, okay, that fast is the machine. So you can print me in less than 10 hours.
10 hours.
Depends on the resolution, of course.
Of course.
I have bigger nose, so I might need.
I understand it. Okay. Thank you very much for your time and for very clear information.
You're welcome.
Have a good, safe, and nice journey back.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys.
So guys, now we are in another stand which is belong to HP. We all know HP is a producer of many consumer electronic products as well as printers. But HP is also in the market for many years with industrial 3D printers. This is one of them, and these printers are on very high level, very expensive level, and they're also working very fast. They are able to print many different industrial prints, as well as this machine like MG-Jet and metal. Now if you move a little bit further, they are already producing car spare parts, also golf clubs and other metals which are very hard to produce. And they have their own software, own 3D printers. As you may see here, they are like the real production, have all these metals. They are showing the samples like golf clubs, as I mentioned, and other materials in the other back part and also in this side. We will see, I think, HP more and more on the other level for car industry, for other space industry, and you may see here closer the printed parts. So guys, for many months maybe you heard from us how the 3D printing industry started to change the world. And we read a lot, we hear a lot on the news, on the TVs all the time. 3D printing is changing the production style, production industry or classic production styles. Zaxe is one of these companies. They are not producing 3D printers, but they do prints on the industry level for their clients and for their orders. Look how the new factory will be seen in the early future. We have a real-time video here from their production, and with only one person they run all factory. As you see, this is one of their production lines. If you have any orders of any 3D prints, you send them the STLs and they are easily printing all their orders with their one guy and their full printed 3D machines. Imagine in the future you have a factory, you have a project, you just need real spare parts, you send one email to one of these producers instead of building a large industry, and they send you next day all needed spare parts by cargo. It was a dream maybe 5 years ago, but now it's the reality. Let's also follow on Zaxe in the future. Hello guys, so as you know, as Zaxe we are trying to move more and more to the B2B and industrial system and to produce industrial 3D printers. There's a here lovely brand that we all loved in the first day, which is called IGUS. They are a 3D printing company. Actually they show how the technology can be supported by industrial 3D prints. If we move a little bit closer, their stand is very identical. They show easily how a spare part which is printed by 3D printers can be used in the known industrial manufacture. They place here in every item which is printed with any 3D printer, with any 3D industrial, and they show the machines which are work even with these printed parts. They can show us the first part, printed printers, you can touch, and here the technical discussion. While you are watching us in the next exhibition, definitely we want to have such a corner in our stands to show you how a spare part can be easily printed and can take a real low in the printed actions. So if you see, their stand is all about printed materials. They are trying to prove how the 3D printing technology can take place in a real life. And the other mentality is about molding. You know, while you want to produce large numbers, thousands of pieces, definitely you still need molding and injection system. But if you need only limited products or urgent cases, or to work your production systems without any stock, then you can have a just printer and print any of these models. You don't need to keep any stock, or you don't need to spend thousands of dollars for the molds. It shows easily how it is done. So let's also follow IGUS in the other shows in the future. Hello guys, now we want to show you another side of Formnext Germany. It's not only B2B industrial, also there are lovely stands, brands who support B2C business. As you can see, before 3D printers were only printing small items. Now at home, even with just one printer, you can print lovely stuff which can move, which can operate. It can be RC printer, so a child who is 5-6 years old without knowing any 3D capacity can print his or her own toy with different filaments. Polymer Maker is one of these filament producer. As you see, they have lovely colors. You can use them with any kind of printers. As a Zaxe, we love this brand, we support their brand. We are starting new collaboration also with them, so any Zaxe users can also buy with our open source system their filaments and also use it. You see, before we were happy whenever we printed out 20-30 centimeter toys with our printers. Now it's able, with even the smallest 3D printer, you can print this lovely stuff. They are not also seen as a product, they are in action, they can be RC, as well as the same brand is not only supporting toys or other activity. On their back part they have also industrial parts. So even with the simple printer, which looks like the basic style for you, if you are interested in 3D printing, you can print the toy. And also maybe let's move on a little bit. With the same printer, you can print a spare part in the same day for your car. You see, when changing your filament with the same printer, if it is even open and the basic one, you can easily print a spare part for your car, as well as a great toy in the same day.